Hey, you looking for something to do this weekend? Well, the Fort Bend County Fair is ready to kick off, and it all starts with the big parade this morning at 9 o'clock. The fair runs through October 5th, so there's plenty of time in store for families to make it happen. And joining us this morning, we have Barbara Magna Robertson joining us live from the parade route. Good morning. Barbara, what can folks expect in today's parade?
Good morning. Since 4 o'clock this morning, there's been families that have been lined up behind me on Highway 90. The parade route goes from the old courthouse here in Richmond all the way to Janetta Street in Rosenberg. So it's a community event. All the kids are out of school today that go here in Fort Bend County, from Fort Bend ISD to LC ISD to Needville ISD. And the parade will have thousands of people who will be out here enjoying the floats, the horseback riders, and everything there is to see.
All right, speaking of horses, I love to see those horses high step in there. And the rodeo is always a fan favorite. What are some of the big events on the schedule on that front?
That's a great question because we start today. Our gates open at 10 a.m. at the Fort Bend County Fairgrounds. And we have about 12 livestock shows and kids, about 600 livestock kids will be showing their animals. We also have art kids who will be displaying their artwork. In fact, their art auction is tomorrow at 5 p.m. On the fairgrounds. And then we go into rodeo action every single day. There's going to be some kind of rodeo action going on. Tonight is a ranch rodeo. If you've never been to a ranch rodeo, it's what everyday ranchers do to bring that beef to HEB or to that store. But it mimics all the things that happen daily on a ranch, and we call it the ranch rodeo. That's tonight in our rodeo arena. But we go all the way into next weekend where we have PRCA action. That's pro rodeo action, and everyone's familiar with the Rodeo Houston. Well, our rodeo, if you win it, it's a Rodeo Houston qualifier. That means our champions get a chance to be at Rodeo Houston, be a champion there too.
That is amazing. And Barbara, you touched on this a little bit, but the fair also gives back through scholarships and auctions, as you mentioned. Can you talk a little bit more about that impact?
Absolutely. Our fair has given back over $250,000 already this year. The students are going from all different schools, from the Aggieland to UT to Southwest Texas. We have a lot of kids pursuing different degrees, everything from nursing to agriculture and all kind of agriculture degrees. You have to remember that agriculture is the biggest employer in the United States, and it's not only the person that's in the field growing those potatoes or corn, but it's also that ranch that's growing that herd. And with the price of beef, you might as well come out and get something, help our future, but also put something in your freezer. That is our junior livestock auction, and that's on Thursday, October the 2nd.
Invest in your freezer and invest in the community. We love to see it. A big weekend this weekend out there in Fort Bend County. Barbara, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate you.
No problem. We enjoy it.
Thank you.